This episode is brought to you by Anchor, the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place. Anchor has the tools that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. Oh, and best of all, Anchor is totally free. Download Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Hello, and welcome to Life with Frenzy podcast. I am so happy that you're here. If you like updates about the podcast or anything else that I'm doing, I do have an amazing community in Life with Frenzy Facebook group. If you're already there, say hello. Don't be shy. Hope you enjoy this episode. God bless. Now, let's get this show started. On today's episode, I was planning to be talking about my why, but then the universe sent me a curveball, and I thought, why not make an episode about it? I mean, isn't that what you do when you have a podcast? So, 3 days into 2022, I was feeling on top of the world. I figured out how to record and publish a podcast. I recorded a few episodes. My friends and some of my coworkers have been listening to them and giving me positive feedback. Shout out to them. Thank you for the support. So you can see why I was feeling on top of the world. Well, then today, meaning Tuesday for me, I got a Facebook message and I just lost my shit. Like I lost it completely. You see, when you deal with anxiety, you might be good recognizing triggers to avoid getting into the danger zone, but then sometimes unexpected events happen and you just go straight into danger zone. No warning, 0 to 100 in a blink of an eye. I am not ready to tell you that part of my story yet, but I can tell you that there's a lot of pain in my story. In some way, somehow, I have survived. And that's what I want to share with you guys. Share the tools that have helped me get through this journey of having a healthy mental state. I have worked for over a decade on depression and anxiety for about 5 years. I have done a lot of on and off therapy, and then last year I made the decision to hire a mentor. We see each other every Sunday, and with her guidance and our communication through the week, it has helped me get to a place that I didn't think it was possible to be in like I am today. So today, when that panic attack hit, I was able to remind myself to walk it off. But the emotions were coming fast, and the thoughts were coming even faster. All I kept trying to do was remind myself on how to breathe. Everything feels so real once you are in the danger zone. Today just feels like it doesn't matter how safe and peaceful I create my environment, nothing will ever get me out of the danger zone. I know that's not true. I know this won't last forever. But today it felt like that. This whole deal happened while I was at work. And let's just say the mail lady doesn't have time for this shit. So I went into survival mode. This is what I hope will help others if you deal with anxiety. Uh, like I said, first of all, I try to walk it off. I have heard from others like you can focus on 5 things, and it's just like by the time you get to the fifth thing, your brain comes back to where you're supposed to be. Well, that's very overwhelming, and at the moment, that tool doesn't work for me. But that's something that you can work on. I think it's focusing on different colors and different shapes. Just look for stuff around the room. Then, like for me today, it was really bad, so I just started walking. I just walked up and down, up and down, up and down, trying to remind myself how to breathe. When I couldn't get myself to get there, then I went into like texting my mentor and texting my people. And I went and told my coworker, who I call my work wife, and she's a great friend and somebody that I think sometimes she's like my soulmate because she will know something like that I thought about, or I'll tell her something and she will reply like the way that I will reply. So I was like, hey girl, move. So she went and she just helped me. And I just cried and cried and cried until I was able to catch my breath and tell her what was wrong. It's important to have somebody that you can trust and that can hold you there in moments like this where you think that you can't breathe and nothing will ever calm you down. I also requested for prayers on Facebook for my peace of mind because I knew this was serious and I had opened Pandora's box and God only knows what's coming at me and if I even have the strength for it. All my friends or my family are like, you got this. It's nothing. It's just a test. This is how it goes when you're trying to find peace. The universe is like, oh, you think you're going to be peaceful? I'll show you. So I'm working through it. If you don't have a community or just somebody to be there for you, you can also be there for yourself and still create a safe environment and create tools to help you guide you through anything that you're going through. And last but not least, what I did today was listen to my Warrior playlist on Spotify. That's where I have all my Christian music, and it's all about like everything is gonna be okay. It's okay not to be okay. Choose joy. I mean, nothing but positive message to try to get me to put a different message in my head and just have that time with God because, like, I didn't know what else to do. I still don't know. I don't know how I'm going to handle the situation. I don't know what's going to be unfolding. I know that I have to do a lot of inner child work to get through this. And I know that no matter what, I will be at peace and okay no matter how the story ends or when the story ends. So, sorry I leave you like hanging because you don't know what triggered me. But the thing is that I want to be respectful of the people in my life and I want to be respectful of even on my pure little heart that is going through a lot right now. And when I'm ready to tell you um, my story, guess what? You will be the first to know. Just gotta keep listening. So, if you deal with anxiety, I'm sorry. My heart breaks out to you, and know that I have made this amazing community that I'm building here, so you don't have to feel alone anymore. And I hope that the tools that I have used can help you as well. If you don't have anxiety and you still listen to the end of the episode, thank you for your support. And I'm sorry that you had to listen through this, but I will bring something more positive and more amazing next time. I just thought this one was something that I really needed to share because I need to get comfortable talking about my mental health. Because I know for sure that's one of the things that I want to have a voice about, just because I have struggled for so long and I have felt alone. And it really wasn't till like 4 or 5 years ago that I created a community around me that now I can be the woman that I am today, where I was triggered and I was able to work through my emotions and get myself somewhat together to be able to be functional at work. Um, and that's all because of the things that I have done through the years to get me here. So it didn't start this way. Now I finally have a place that I can call home. Right now I'm looking at my fireplace and it's so relaxing. I have the TV on pause because I'm watching a movie. um, I can play some music and relax. I can do whatever I want. Once I'm home, I know this is my safe place. This is my safe haven. But I have to have that also outside of my home. And that's how I created, you know, looking for other tools that will help me. And I'm just glad that I survived today. And I hope for the best. And I hope that not too much pain comes my way with whatever happened today. But yep, that's it. That's it for this episode. Hope this was helpful for somebody. As always, thank you for your support. If you would like to support me in any other ways, please check out my link tree uh, slash Life with Francie profile for different ways you can. Remember to subscribe to get notified of new episodes. And if you like, please leave a review. God bless. Bye bye.